ICG viewers!
The board can't fire me. I built this company. How dare they?
Uh-oh. Norman Osborn is
that's
pissed.
our intro now?
Yeah.
Hey, we got Willem Dafoe to
Never
do
a
our intro.
lesson they
Sweet.
won't forget.
The Willem Dafoe. It's not some type of imposter.
We aren't getting anywhere.
It's time, Doctor.
Mr. Osborn, I didn't hear.
Never mind that. We're proceeding with a human trial.
Human? I can't possibly
Human?
Dr. Strong, either prepare the chamber or your resignation. Either way, I'm testing the serum now.
Do it now.
He's about to get a permanent resignation.
Yeah. Now, this just hit me right now, but why does Dr. Strom kind of look like Carl Weezer? He kind of does, huh?
I didn't think of that.
Are you alright?
I like llamas, Jimmy.
Dad wakes him up.
Dr. Strom's been terminated. Look at the panda. Look at the panda. Look at the panda.
Yeah. I'm just glad you're here. I can't wait for my dad to meet you.
Damn,
That's
she
just
turned
a
around when he
big
was trying to kiss her on the lips.
Panda.
Damn, look at the panda.
That's just a big fat panda.
It's the big fat panda. Look, she landed on the panda. I told you the panda was going to be important here.
To the line. Out am I?
Throws the bomb, and they all disintegrate. Repair things that Gooblin has damaged by webbing them up. You don't say.
Ghost and Gooblins.
Ghost and Gooblins. Yeah.
Help!
Help!
That was scary good.
It's never easy, is it? Who are you? No, wait. Let me guess. The Emerald Elf?
Me? I'm just a concerned citizen helping to clean up our fair city. Time to...
You know there were a lot of people that didn't like that costume?
Hey there, beautiful.
Yes, I'm well aware of that, but no matter what they thought of the costume, they really liked Willem Dafoe as Green Goblin, and I am included in that group of people.
That's what I'm... Are you alright?
Yeah,
I didn't have much issues
thanks.
with the costume.
You were great back there.
Thanks.
Look at the panda.
I have to go
Look
deal
at the panda.
with, you know.
Oh, yeah. Thanks again.
No problem. Grab hold
Panda
of the
splash!
anytime. Rescuing damsels
People
is my
screaming as the
special
balloon lands on
Go
them.
get him, Tiger.
Look at Parker
love
got
that
kissed by the MJ. And a Spider-Man got that on film, apparently. On celluloid. Fight Gooblin!
That would have been hard to do back in that day.
Oh yeah? Well, I'm afraid I don't give autographs. Sorry.
One of the best things about the game right here. Riding Gooblin's glider and punching him in the face.
Now, speaking of unexpected bonus, the gold spider that's in this level will sometimes appear and sometimes will not.
So if I miss it, it's not my fault.
Stop lobbing bombs at me. We'll see about that.
Although it probably is. There's a certain type of parameter that you have to do in order for it to pop up. But I'm still not sure what the heck it is.
We'll probably get that pro player in the comments who's like, "Oh, this is how you do it. You guys are scrubs."
I actually invite that. I want to see it happen. If you're out there, tell us how much we're scrubs, and tell us the right way to do it, and call us idiots, and call us morons, and do your thing. I want to see it.
God, I think it's a good thing Travis isn't here because he would probably have a field day with whoever decided to do that.
I'd have to agree.
I mean, look at what happened when we did the mock thing on the Sunshine Project. You saw his response.
Okay, please be there. Please be there. Please be there. It's not there. What the fuck?
If anyone doesn't know what I'm talking about, go watch the penultimate episode of our Mario Sunshine walkthrough.
Yes, and then come back here and then keep watching this and then watch it again.
And again, and again, and again, until we're both dead.
Over and over again. Over and over again. Alright, let's see if I can do this. Yes! And he's web swinging while he's in the web dome. And he's back up here.
Oh wow.
Brilliant.
Not good. Brilliant.
Not good, brilliant.
Spider-Man, you just keep disappointing me.
And I keep punching you in the face.
That's probably your response to Tom Holland.
Yes.
Run fast as you can.
I got back. I didn't think I could get back on it as soon as he starts riding away. That was crazy.
I didn't know that you could do it in this level for the longest time. I thought it was just in the next level.
Thank goodness it wasn't.
You're a better worker.
And then you can actually do it at the end of the game too.
Yeah.
Oh, I wish I would have caught this on film. I might have, I'm not sure. But that part where he flies through the bottom of the bridge at the end, he got stuck on the bridge while I was riding his glider, so I just kept punching him the whole time.
Why do you want to keep fighting me?
Don't you read the Bugle? I beat up bad guys. That's like my job.
Well, the Bugle actually says threat or menace, so I think you got a little bit of incorrect information there.
Oh my gosh. Please tell me that hit Goblin too. Because he was right there. Get on the glider! There we go.
This is just nonsense. I think I'll find a new place.
I've got to put an end to this before someone gets hurt.
Nobody's gonna get hurt. Or will they? Find out next time on Dragon Ball Z Kai. 140 combat style points. Are you high? I kicked his ass. If anything, riding Goblin
High.
should have been counted as combat style points since it wasn't actually counted as a ride Goblin bonus. Until this level right here. A variety of mid-air attacks at your disposal, so use them all and kick Green Goblin's ass. That's basically what the little interlude told us right there.
And try not to have your own ass kicked in the process. Because that can't happen in this level if you get too cocky.
Yeah. But in this level right here, you actually do get rewarded for doing what I'm doing right now here.
See that we're cut from the same
And Green Goblin in this game has an awesome battle theme.
Speak for yourself.
It's the theme of the entire game, as far as I'm concerned.
backseat driver. Boy,
Oh, I thought that was the menu theme.
Nah, not even close.
nonsense.
Although, in a runner-up position, the Pinhead Bowling theme is up there.
I didn't think my
Yes.
glider could be
Never
damaged.
too late to learn new things, is it?
And as a possible bronze winner, I would say that the theme that plays during the first and fourth level while you're swinging is a great one as well.
Oh, the that one?
Well, the peaceful one where it's like do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do.
Oh, the Search for Justice theme. Okay.
Yeah.
Alright, so Goblin apparently has a 10th degree black belt in karate or something, because you get too close to him, he's going to kick your ass. So it's best to keep him
Make
at
sure
bay
he's-
with tackle attack and impact webs and all that.
You're wasting
And avoid his
Make sure he's
bombs.
not a bite. Make sure he's not a bite messenger. He might knock you down. I always love that line. Bite messenger, knock me down. For the longest time, I wondered, what is a bike messenger?
Oh, that looks awful, Peter. Was there another? No, I think there was only one. Yeah, that's right. For some reason, I thought there were
What is
two
that?
different gold spiders in this area.
Oh no. There's pickups in this
Ow.
area, but there's just, no.
See what I mean? He kicks your ass.
Now, see, why can't you fight this good when you play as Goblin?
My fist.
Spare me your infantile.
Why can't you do these moves?
Your guess is as good as mine on that one.
Maybe Harry's just not as advanced.
Yeah, Harry's no Norman.
So
Let's swing. Oh! Damn it, I want to end it with the web swing, come on.
He is close enough to Norman, but apparently the people who made Spider-Man 3 didn't want to...
Did you see
I
that?
thought he was gonna stay stuck on the ground.
Tough guy, huh?
That'd have been funny.
Your thingamajig-
It kind of looked like he was going to take his mask off for a second.
Common sense, my
It looked like it's like, wait, too early, the plot's gonna get screwed up.
I can't unmask
Oh, I
yet.
don't even want to.
Without you calling us
I don't even
friends.
want to talk about that ending cutscene in the game yet. I'll talk about that when we get there.
Alright. For now, let's continue to ride Goblin and punch him in the face.
Activision plug.
to be a bother, Spider-Man.
They're
Can
going
you
to self-plug
do
in
this
their
while
own
playing
games,
as
man.
Goblin?
Losing my touch.
Activision and Treyarch, they were both responsible for this game here.
Can you do this while playing as Goblin?
What, have someone else ride you?
No, like...
Oh, no, no,
you,
no,
like,
not when
fall
you're a
on it?
goblin, no. I tried. You can't.
You'll have to do better than this if you want to keep up.
That would have been weird if you could.
Yeah, would have.
Whatever that thing is you're riding on.
Goblin punching himself, basically.
Yeah.
Stop hitting
Like,
yourself.
why
Stop
hit
hitting yourself.
Why hit yourself? So it probably would have been like, what is it, that ball kick paradox, where like if a future version of you kicks an ancestor in the junk area, then you'll be killing yourself.
Truly brothers.
Oh,
They
dude, he
went over
shocked
that
himself.
in the-
He shocked himself. He shocked himself. Oh, now I shocked myself. Oh, he blew himself up!
You misguided fool.
He was hit by his own bomb.
Offered you the world and you've
He
thrown
killed
it
himself
away.
in 2 ways.
Well, I'll cure you of your deluded ideals soon enough.
Save it. You're done.
Tell that to Sony when they
That's
tried to
what
force
you
Venom into the
think.
3rd movie.
I've arranged for a little parting gift.
So much broken glass.
Throughout downtown are bombs have planted filled with a
It's a
deadly
bomb.
gas. When they go off, well,
Bomb, 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 bomb.
Bob Alms.
You might be able to stop them, or you can try to stop me. The choice is yours.
Hero.
Yeah, we both did it.
Ah, I can't let him get away.
Ah.
But if I don't stop those devices, the results could be catastrophic. I'll have to deal with the Green Menace later. I can't let those bombs go off.
Why are the simple quotes in this game the funniest to quote?
I don't know, but... There you go, it's Ride Gooblin. Only 280? Come on, man. This game is not doing me any favors here. I'm kicking his ass. Sure, I messed around a little bit because I was trying to get a web swing in as the final hit of that little section, but still, I kicked his ass.
Sort of.
Hey, we're in the next level, aren't we? I kicked his ass. End of story.
Gotta disarm those devices.
Which ones? The bomb or the robots?
Which one? All yours, man. This is arguably the hardest level when you're playing on the harder difficulties because your time is lessened and there's more robots.
And you have the
I think
freaking laser beams, okay?
I think there's actually more bombs on the harder difficulties too.
No, it's the same amount of bombs, but
Oh,
the
same
lasers
amount.
are a lot more deadly.
The freaking lasers! Okay, wait, so if we win this level, is Goblin gonna give us his gold member?
Oh my god, look at how much health was taken away right there! See, if this was on Hero or above, I would have been dead.
You would have been dead.
That's it. D-E-D. D-E-D. Did.
Yeah, that was a hard impression to do. I probably did it terribly.
Oh yeah, don't get stuck by those limelights. You'll thank me later. Okay, let me take care of these guys before they have a chance to kill me.
You just need to kill them so much that they die from it.
Okay. Yeah, on the harder difficulties, you'd really have to kill those dudes off if you wanted shot to get all the way over here.
Now, you can get lucky if you're good enough at parkour. Get it? Like parkour. Yes, I know, laugh.
LOL. It's your time.
Can't believe I'm relieved to only have
The
to
little
disarm
advertisement
one
right there to
bomb.
the left.
Yeah, so this is supposed to be... Oh, geez. Can we keep the no dead streak alive? Can we keep the streak alive? Keep the faith. Keep the faith.
No
Ugh.
more? Thank goodness.
Dude, I almost got
I'm gonna have some nasty
PTSD from
words
doing
for
this
that
on
Green
Hero
Glider
mode.
when I catch him. But first, I'm gonna go somewhere quiet and have a heart attack.
And then have a heart attack.
All right, Spider-Man. You've made your choice.
Shouldn't the web dome have hurt him, though?
It should have.
He was right there.
Yeah, he was right there the whole time hiding. Alright, we're at 14 minutes. So we're gonna do 2 more levels right here, right now.
And we're at 1,400 on the level boner.
Yeah,
Good segue.
I just noticed that.
So, you'll do it.
To hunt the Spider-Man. I will accept your challenge, Osborn, but keep your money. The thrill of the hunt will be compensation enough.
Alright, first up, How did Norman get back at his office in the middle of that brouhaha with Peter right now? Number 2, how did he get so close to a phone so quickly in the middle of a brouhaha with Peter? And number 3, why wasn't this in GameCube or PS2 or PC?
Number 4, who ripped off Batman and decided to use a spider signal?
Number 5, we have an appearance right here by our favorite editor of the Daily Bugle.
Parker, get in here! What are you doing here? Why aren't you down at the zoo getting me pictures of this?
But I just...
Doesn't anyone do his job around here? It's right out my window. I could write the copy myself. Now get me photos.
Okay, Mr. Jameson.
I bet money Spider-Man's involved somehow.
With all due respect to whoever this voice actor is, with all due respect, worst Jonah ever.
There have been worse ones, man.
Worst Jonah ever.
So anyway, back to our numbers. Number 6, this is one of 2 Kraven the Hunter appearances in the Sam Raimi Spider-Man games.
At number 7, this was totally worth getting an Xbox at the time.
Maybe I should get some kind of spider signal so people don't have to set things on fire to get my attention.
Welcome,
Number 8,
Spider-Man.
Number 8, Batman ripoff.
Kraven,
Number 9, Cougar Pants.
Hunter. Now that you are within my trap, we can begin our
Number
glorious
10,
contest
he has a
of
Tom
strength.
Selleck mustache.
Is that like a sweepstakes? I always throw those away. Nice outfit, by the way. Where's Siegfried?
Did your husband give it to you?
Let us hope your body moves as
Oh,
fast
come on, that
as
was
your
funny,
tongue,
man.
Spider.
Those
was
live
funny.
look like Aslan.
Aslan, yeah.
They do.
We're Narnia all of a sudden.
Where's Nadia?
Poison. Better catch
Oh,
Jungle Boy
Spider-Man,
and
why'd
find
you
the
do that
antidote.
in there? That's in a
Fast.
closed room, man.
Ready to go to the exhibit hall? Let's go to the zoo. Wake up, cousin! We're going to the zoo!
We're going to the zoo!
You are perhaps beginning to feel a bit disoriented, huh?
I don't know if we're ever going to play one of those games on this channel or not.
Probably not, but hey, never say never.
If I don't get to Craven
I
soon,
mean,
I'm in
most of them are
serious trouble.
fun, but some of them are not.
From the ones that I played, I would be fine with doing Chamber of Secrets, but we'll get there when we get there.
That's right, Spider. You sense your jeopardy, don't you? Oh, such speed, such
Run,
precision.
run as fast as you can.
Gingerbread man, you're not. So, a couple of things to keep in mind here, on top of all the traps that you're encountering, and the giant sniper rifle that Kraven has here. All the while you're running around here, your health is slowly chipping away because of the gas in the building. So the harder difficulties, it does get a little hairy. But keep moving, avoid these traps, and you'll be alright. There's plenty of health to go around.
Maybe he gets too close to the bombs filled with that deadly gas. Did
I
those
mention-
things not hurt you?
Yeah, did I mention that, what's his name? Kraven the Hunter's voice acting is sort of scary in this. Well, by scary, I mean very creepy.
I think the scariest Kraven I've probably heard was, oddly enough, in the 90s cartoon.
When a hunter stalks such cunning prey.
You would probably be right on that.
Be careful,
I think so.
Spider.
I feel like the guy who played him in Spider-Man 3 could have been good if he would have just tried.
And if the game was actually better than what it was. That certainly would
If
have
anything,
helped.
it was like Spider-Man .5.
Yeah.
Like, it worked less than this game did, and it came out 5 years before.
I know a game that was still utilizing the PS1 engine. How does that work? This was still essentially a PS1 game with better graphics and mechanics.
And then, you know, when it comes to graphics, too, on the other side of things, everybody made fun of the Wii when it came out because graphically it was like 2 GameCubes stacked on top of each other.
Maybe a GameCube and a half. I honestly
GameCube
don't know
game.
how you're supposed to get it perfect in that level, considering all the gas that's draining your health. But it's there, so try it for
A
yourself.
GameCube game. There's GameCube and a half.
GameCube and a
game.
half.
GameCube game.
GameCube. Don't just hide from Kraven. You are constantly taking damage from poison. I just got done telling you about this. You have to keep that in mind.
Has Evan been
Whatever
poisoned?
Craven gassed me with is really throwing me off.
Flames to bar the walls, electricity to block the sky. You are caged, Spider.
I'm not locked in here with you. You're locked in here with me.
Look at the symbology. It's a spider on fire.
Symbolism?
Now let's go after Craven the Hunter.
Shall we dance?
Exclusively on the
Tom
real Xbox
Selleck.
One.
His Tom Selleck pedal stash.
The true hunter does not need guns. Come, Spider, join me in the dance of death.
Sorry, no autos.
I better
This is
not.
not the dance, as Liam Neeson would say.
So when he drinks that potion, you can see he has a bar right there on his icon, very similar to Spidey's webbing. That indicates his invincibility, and he also has attacks that deal a lot more damage in that process. The best course of action in that instance is to stay away from him and to actually go over here, because there is some goodies, actually a good E, that you can get. It is a trap, but don't worry, you have air vents. It's a Spider-Man game. Why wouldn't there be air vents? And you go over here, and you get the Haymaker. A very excellent move, and I would say with web gloves, this is the strongest move in the entire game. Glad that we can get it pretty early here, courtesy of the real Xbox One, including the Craven the Hunter levels here. Craven the Hunter levels. I said Craven the Hunter.
Yeah. It's just the Hunter, okay? There's no the.
There's no the.
And you say, why wouldn't there be air vents in a Spider-Man game? I'm pretty sure Ultimate Spider-Man doesn't actually have it.
Oh shoot. Okay, time to go to the snake pit.
I'm pretty sure that game does not have any air vents.
I don't believe it does. Those snakes do bite you, but fear not, they don't cause that much damage. What'd you say?
I wanted to quote Samuel L. Jackson. I was going to quote Samuel L. Jackson, but then I stopped myself.
Oh. So now we're pretty good shape for Scorpion. Why did I say Scorpion, dude?
Scorpion. Stop living in the past, Pumbaa.
Haymaker finishes him off. What a finish by Peter Parker.
Well played, Spider. You are as cunning as I had heard. Here is the antidote, as I promised.
Thanks for nothing. Who put you up to this?
I did what I did for the challenge of it. That is all I will say.
Great!
Well, the nice policeman will be by soon to take you back to your padded room. You be a good boy until they get here.
And give my regard to my parents in the slammer.
The Mighty Hunter. 2 levels here that are among my favorite in this game. And the point still stands. This should have been included on the GameCube, PS2, and PC. Thankfully, though, we have the Xbox version right here in front of us, so we were able to witness that right here on Infinity Cell Gaming. This has gone on for 23 minutes. This is going to be the last video of the series that is going to go over 20 minutes. I wanted to see how far I can actually go without cutting this out to the other part. And yeah, 23 minutes. So that was pretty cool. And that was a very nostalgic trip for yours truly, considering that, as I said before, I really love those levels. Jake, anything else before we end it off here today?
Now that we have concluded the Craven the Hunter arc in this game, who will not return until Spider-Man 3, next time on Infinity Cell Gaming's Spider-Man 2002, we're going to be resuming the main arc of the game following the Green Goblin.
The Green Goblin. We shall see ya then. I was Aaronetic.
I was the fake Jake. Wait, I think I still am.